Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, today I'm going to talk about control and jealousy in relationships. Before that, subscribe the channel, give your comments, like and share the video, okay? So, let's go. I record some videos about the domestic abuse and in a relationship basis of men, women, and I'll talk about the origin, prevention, and other stuff. And now I'm going to talk about control and jealousy. Well, in a relationship, okay, there can be some actions of control. So, for example, a man lives in the same house as a woman, okay? Talking about a monogamic relationship, okay? Relationship. So there are some kind of deal between the man and the woman that live in the same house. They have an exclusive relationship and they have some goals in common. And of course, a man can feel some jealousy for the women and do something that's going to control us. I'm talking about, for example, a man calling the cell phone of the woman to know where she is, and or maybe another action. And of course, the woman can do the same thing. The woman can feel some jealousy and, well, some actions of control. So call the man and know where he is at the moment. At this point, this is normal. This is common, okay, in relationships. The problem is when there is too much, okay, too much. A kind of pressure, you know. And sometimes this happens because the man or the woman tries to imagine things, you know, things that, well, that reveals that there is no trust in the other person, okay? Because at first, the man must trust the woman, and the woman must trust the man. This is basic principle, you know. But sometimes, for some reasons, in the mind of the man or in the mind of the woman, the person thinks that, well, the other person is with someone. Well, there are some cases that maybe it's true. So there are some reasons to not trust the other person. Yeah. But when it is too much, well, it's not good and is going to cause problems. Maybe in the future of domestic abuse, psychological abuse or physical abuse, you know, and that's not good. It happened in the past, it's happening right now, it's going to happen in the future. Why? Well, because it's what it is. But the important thing here is tell that jealousy and control actions, they are not bad. It's healthy. In a relationship, it's a healthy thing, you know. It's a healthy thing. But with moderation, okay? Because if it is too much, well, it reveals that a person doesn't trust the other person and is trying to control his actions or her actions, okay? Depends, okay, his actions or her actions, and it's going to generate problems. And the solution here is to talk, okay? Talk with each other, a dialogue, talk with each other, tell why the person is doing that, okay? Try to figure out the truth, and of course, must be goals in common, and then of course the truth will reveal itself, and of course it depends if the person is worthy of the trust or not, okay? And balance. The balance is very important in a relationship. Balance of control and jealousy, okay? Must have balance, you know. This is very important, because I saw a lot of things in the past, and of course nowadays I read some news. Well, and I notice things. So, conclusion: control actions or jealousy in a relationship, it's not a bad thing, but with moderation. So it cannot be too much. I can tell you, the ancient Greeks, they said medenagan. Medenagan, it's a Greek expression that means nothing too much. Okay, nothing too much. And when it is too much, it's going to cause problems in the relationships. And the problems can be domestic abuse, psychological ways, or physical ways, you know. Well, and we must avoid problems, okay? The goal of this channel is avoid problems. So, in relationships, so as far as a relationship is concerned, we must have prevention, okay? Prevention is all about education. So building the thoughts, how to learn how things work, to learn how to act, okay? This is very, very important, you know. And of course, there are people that feel insecure in a relationship and they imagine things, you know, and it's going to generate problems, you know. People must solve the problems, their own problems, and of course have a healthy relationship, okay? This is very important. Well, and that's it. This is all for today, and see you next time. And remember, not too much. Medenagan.